Greetings, everybody. This is Raymond again. I'm up for part two of the family video documentation history about uh oh I can't say there's so many names, Polk, uh Francis, a lot of different names involved, but from our grandmother, Cora Polk. That what kind of ties us all in to this ties us all in. Here to pick up where we left off at. It all starts with my grandmother, Pearl Pope. Called my grandmother, Pearl Pope. Direct ancestor, like DNA match. I consider her royalty and nobility. That's what grandmama is. A lot of things I remember sitting at her foot, telling us stories and stuff. But I'm gonna do it a little different this time. I'm gonna go into each one of our relatives' profile and show you what I collected and how I collected it. So these right here are the legal or the documentations. You're gonna view. This is source citation from 1910 United States Federal Census. Okay. Her name was Cora Polk at the time. She was 2 years old. Texas. Okay. They say she was black. Okay. She's a female daughter, single. Daughter of Mason Polk and daughter of Emma Polk, her mother. And here's the household at that time, 1910. A grandmama household. She was 2 years old. Had a big brother Jesse, big sister Lottie, big brother Jane, big sister Addie, and her mother Emma and Mason. Ray Boy and everybody them came afterwards. No. Yeah, they came afterwards. Mo and Joe them. It was Cora at the time. In 1910, grandmama was 2 years old. Grandma was 2 years old. So 1910, what was going on in 1910? There's a history. They got a history thing. Let me see if I can find it. I can't. Okay. Yeah. His life story. Yeah. Okay. Life story. When Cora was born on May 29th, 1906, 1906, in Texas, her father, James, was 34, and her mother, Emma, was 24. She had 4 sons and 4 daughters with Martin Thomas. Cora did. Well, okay, this is my mistake. She did marry Beamer, and they had 1 daughter. That's not right. It's supposed to be, she married Beamer first. Huh. Yeah, I gotta change that. Edit. Hey, y'all gonna see me edit right now, man. This is live. Haha. I'm recording it. So let me see. Okay, so how I wanna rephrase this. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Let me copy this. Could be any place there. Right here. Okay. Do this. Delete that. Okay. Let's just say Cora met. Cora married Beaver Wilson, and they had one daughter. And Beaver Wilson, and they had one daughter together. Okay, I can just leave it like that. And she had for some she died in Texas. All right, okay, that'll work. Say, okay. So there you go. When Cora was born, when Cora Polk was born on May 29th, 1906, in Texas, her father, James, was 34. Her mother, Emma, was 24. Cora married Beamer Wilson, and they had one daughter, which is my mother, Connie. Everybody called her Bunny, together. She had 4 sons and 4 daughters with Martin Thomas, granddaddy, Pop, granddaddy. She died on February 1998 in Houston, Texas. I remember grandma passed it, but I said this rest in power. May all our ancestors rest in power. May this recording go down in history as I'm honoring tribute and love to all my ancestors, all of our ancestors. May they rest in power. I share. Okay. So that's the bottom. Okay. Some more Cora says here. Her brother Gene was born. Okay. It says Cora lived in Houston, Texas. Her sister was born. Okay. So this is just gives a highlight of what's going on in grandmama, her sister, death and birth of her family members. Okay. So what kind of gallery is that? Oh, that's interesting to me. I need to I haven't been on this on Ancestry so long because I didn't really want trying to put too much information into it, and pictures and stuff until it really got very interesting. But I'm not gonna put more pictures up there. Just if I come across some old obituaries, I may come in, but I'm not gonna put an effort into building too much in. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. It all depends. So that's a gallery. What kind of facts I got. Those are the facts. Any hints? There's no more hints with grandmama. She's verified. I got all the information I can get from off the internet about her. So that's where it started. That's where we all start at. From grandmama, one way or another. We all start with Cora Polk. Ties us all together. And I open up the tree as much as I can. So that's why this keep popping up. So we're going up now. Grandmama parents, was James and Emma. Remember that. We read that on her story. And also we can go into James' story as well. Just to show you something about this. Okay. When James Mason Polk was born in 1872 in Texas, his father, Robert, was 19 and his mother, Fanny, was 12. He married Emma Maud Francis on December 13, 1897 in Wharton, Texas. They had 11 kids in 21 years. Wow. He died on June 22nd, 1938 at the age of 66. I say grandpa. Thank you. And his wife is Emma. And his father and his mother, Fanny. So all these, it lists their parents in their profile, right? Their next lineage. So I can really just keep going through here and it just keep going as it shows in this tree here. And then Emma. Okay. Now see these green things mean those are hints. See, I ain't got no hints on here. It's a through line. That means that I got all the hints in this through line connection in me to this person. Also this one is too. Uh, her profile. I would like to know more about Emma. To say that. I would like to know more about it. She was born here in Waco. And okay, and the thing how I like to do this, okay, I like to put myself in Emma time frame. She's a kid born in 1882. Okay, so put it like this. She married George at 22. She was born in 1800. Living out here somewhere. What was life like? You know, what was life like? They got a lot of stories and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like in the research I found out all families pretty well off. Not, they were doing things. They had occupations. Like look right here. Okay. This is in 1800s, 1882. She was married, uh, occupation, laborer, industry, home, farm, married at 12, had these kids. What is life like back then? Yeah. See what this say. This is a microfilm document of the person whoever took the census of this. And this is Emma here. She's white. She's a female. She's black. The age she was 28. And had 12 children. Speak of the occupation. Was it? They got an occupation, labor, industry, home for birthplace, father birthplace, there's his mother birthplace. So a lot of our family, our heritage was right there in Texas. It's since the 1800s. We've been in Texas. Hmm. It says, about heritage being in the same area. Because, there's a Hope town in Texas, a city called Hope. And I think we're tied to that. We're coming. We're tied to that. The Pope family. You know that is. Okay, so I'm Emma. All right. So here we go. We're going deep now. All right. James Mason Pope, their parents. We went up this up last on the other one. We went up we went past y'all remember Emma in the last one. And y'all remember Francis and Elizabeth, their parents in the last one. But I have done more research and I got more stuff to show you. I see you can see all this. Look, let me just bag it up. There's a lot more stuff I came up with. And I'm gonna break all this down to you. At first, I didn't have a lot of these. I did go. It was up higher, but I filled in some gaps. There's some gaps. And then this goes even higher, but I filled in some gaps that I didn't have filled on that other one. So this is why I'm making part two to show you what I have discovered since part one. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay. Now, okay. Now, this is my second great grandparents over here on the Pope side. Now, now this is my Emma. We're gonna go on this side. We're gonna go on our my grand my this is my great grandmother side. We went the other video was most likely on my great grandfather's side. We went straight up to Pope lineage. So now we're gonna go up the grandmother on my great grandmother's side, which she was a Francis. She was a Francis, Emma Mark Francis. And her parents was George and Elizabeth Francis. So let's check out George. You know, my great grandfather, my second great grandfather. And it's a lot more. See, I got more hints on him too. I haven't finished researching everything about this. I got some. I just got it's a lot of time involved in this. So I guess he was born somewhere over here in Tyler, Texas. But we all it's a triangle, whatever. All right, so this is where he's born at over here, the Shreveport, Tyler. Okay, when George Francis was born on August 9th, 1860, Black August, in Texas, his birthday coming up. Oh, in 3 days. In 3 days, my great grandfather birth. I gotta write that. I gotta celebrate. I'm gonna do a celebration in 3 days. If I get this video, y'all had this video out in 3 days. Probably when they get out. Y'all to know that our great grandfather, George Francis' birthday is coming up, August 9th. All right. All right, let's keep going. He had one son and one daughter with Elizabeth Francis. He also had four sons and three daughters with Carolyn McFarland. Then married Mary Bell Graham on September 29th in Smith, Texas. He died April 30th, 1931 in Smith, Texas at the age of 7. Grandpa he did that. He had some kids. Now, my thing is okay. Well, it goes the lineage as it says. Now, I'm under the lineage of Emma. No, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Go back here for a minute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, these are the other wives that he had. But Emma was Elizabeth's child. So this is the direct line. It was so That's why I have these over here. These are the his other wives that he had other kids behind. Also, I have their information. You know, I can open up this and find out all their kids and if you know this would be kind of good for someone. Let me see. What would be would it be the benefit of this? Um, Someone who knew they had a great great grandparent by the name of Mary Bell Graham, and and didn't know too much about her. If somehow they see this video, they'll see that she was married to George Francis and had kids, and I they'll find some history in this. I guess just trying to be optimistic. It's just amazing. Okay, so let's go into Francis. Let's go. We're gonna go into the grandmother. We're going on the grandma. Okay. So Elizabeth, she okay. Look, I got 6 hints on her, and her profile is not really built, not really in there. I haven't did too much to it because he was. I ain't got no hints, no facts, because I haven't hit these hints. Now these hints, okay, we doing this live, y'all, so you can see what we're doing. Now these hints, some of these things were very peculiar, and I really couldn't get it. I didn't understand. Here's a Alan Francis. Her name is Elizabeth Allen Francis. And here's an Allen Francis in Boston, Massachusetts. Allen Francis in Connecticut. Allen Francis, England. Elizabeth Francis. But that's can't be. That's not her. This is how I found out the hints. Is this the right Elizabeth Allen Francis I'm looking for? Now, this is a yearbook, Francis. I don't know about that. I checked that one before. But I gotta okay, here's one in Texas. See, Ohio, you know. See, this text one wants to look like something to look at. So I'm gonna look at it and see. We're doing this live. We're doing it live. Okay. One thing we noticed that she's white and occupation at home. And, she's the daughter. She's the kid of Benjamin and Mary Anderson. We got Elizabeth Allen there. You know, this is so I don't know. So yeah, that ain't I can't really say. Now here's one in Ohio. Let's see what this is. She's white again. Now see, here's something that's very, you know, this is how I be finding these people. Okay, the name is Elizabeth A. Francis. Gender, she's a female. She's white. Birthplace is Ohio. Ohio. Now, here in Houston, Texas. Now, supposedly her mother and her father is Daniel and Emily. But then they got a George Francis, and William Francis, and Elizabeth A. Francis. Similar names. So, you know, I don't really know. Because back in them days, people were married out of their race. Y'all seen that in another video. I showed you that in another video. You know, that we're descendants somebody from dude got off the boat from Ireland. we're elk. We're descendants of elks. And there's a lot of information about them as well. Now, so these are they had 6 hints about her, and I really don't know too much information about her. If one of these people could be her, but they also said it was white. They're white. I don't know. She could have been white. You know. And this is a yearbook, and it would be great. Let me, how if there's another way how I can tell this is this is her. Well, this is her. And then okay. So one way I can go to George profile and check out club. Let me see. The mulatto. George Francis was a mulatto male, head of household. Father birthplace Alabama, mother is Texas. Native tongue, English form of his uniform. Okay, now I guess these got to be his kids, but I don't see this. And they got him as black at first. You notice that? See, this is the thing that trips me out. Okay, now look. All right, check it out. Now, this is George Francis, 48, birthday, date of birth, year of birth, 1862, race mulatto. They got mulatto right there. Mulatto. Okay. So here's another one. He's 60 years old now. Okay. And he in a spring in a sand flat. Now they got him as black. Why they changing the that's strange there, that's some strange stuff there. From mulatto to black, they changing the heritage. So that's why, sometimes when it be white, that I don't it's just weird. It's just weird. And okay, versus his death sentence. Okay, he got his Emma. And then they got Negro right here. So why did from mulatto? Okay, listen. From mulatto to black to Negro, all within the same, but maybe about 20 years. I don't know. That's crazy. So they're trying to hide something. And at this time, they're farmers. These are Native Americans. These are American Indians. American. Brookshire, Texas. Well, we had lots out there. I know Grandmama gave a lot to every one of her kids. My mama had one. I don't know what happens to taxes ticket. I heard about that. We live in projects. It had land. Yeah, that would trip me off. And I felt real good about that. I said, when I come to the realization that I was living in a poor area in the projects, and then I thought about it, like we live in projects. I'm gonna own land in Houston. And then when I got older enough, probably about 2 years, I don't know. Next thing you know, it was gone. We didn't have it. So Emma Poe. It's not it's not giving me too much information on Emma Poe, but so well, how do I know that George is her father? Yeah, that's a good question. How do I know George is her father? There's some more hints on George Francis right here. Okay, so George Francis right here. Spouse, that's not who we're looking for. Spouse Mary? No, thank you. This looks familiar. This looks Archie Francis. No. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what did how I connected George Francis to Emma being the father. It was on it was one of her death certificates or something. It said Father George Francis. So I put that in a search and it came up with possibilities. Just to be sure that we're gonna keep going to that. I don't want to keep it too much. Okay, since it didn't click, we're gonna keep going. Okay, just to keep going. I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time. I don't make the video too long. So George Francis is my second great grandfather and his mother, and my great great grandmother, Elizabeth Francis. So it goes up to their parents, to her parents. There's none. See, that's where it went cold at right here. That could you can tell that that was going to dry up because their information here, all this information here was sketchy, and okay, I'm gonna just put it in the search here. See what's up. Okay, that's what that's. All right, folks, that's enough. Okay, so Emma Maud Francis, they now did I find somebody for George? George's parents, let me see. Yeah, I did. So I couldn't find Elizabeth's parents, but I did find George's parents. My third great grandparents on mine. second great grandfather on my second, on my first great grandmother's side. Got it right. That's it. All right. So he came up with William Francis and Mary Francis. Okay. Willie. That's a familiar name, man. Willie. Yeah. Willie Pope. Okay. Willie Francis from Alabama. Let's check out the hints. This look like this is somebody's tree. The Reese family tree. And they got Willie Francis, Alabama, and they got Mary Ann Francis, which is the same thing we got as ours. You're gonna review it. This is another way I found out this stuff. Okay. Got the same date now. You got the same as the mother, Prince. Yeah, same as the mother, Prince. Henry. We have all the same. All we got, yeah, they all the same. So, yeah, this this right here, this is cool. I'm doing this. This is like live, like this is how I connect them. I connect them with reference to other people. History when they doing the same thing I'm doing, and it kind of ties up. It matches. You know, if I do my research and I put it up here, and somebody doing their research and the name come up, it reference. You know, he done this research on this person. He got this, he got that, he got this. And you look at it, and you can just connect your dots to it. That's what we're doing, just continuing connecting these family history dots. Yeah, that's it. I don't like see when I be doing this, I like to do this. Uh, I don't want to be recording doing this because I really be researching and reading these things. I don't want to be wasting your time. This look like more of the Willie Francis we're looking for because I see a couple of names that's familiar. I'm gonna lock that in. Okay, let me say that. I say that all this. Ain't gonna be saving too much. I'm just because I don't want to do too much of this. But I just want to show you what I got. I've been coming across some of these things and mess with the whole blocking in. All right, so that we started from the beginning. There's me right there. There's my mom. There's my dad. There's my dad. That's Monroe and Minnie. There's my mom. That's Beamer and Cora. And then Cora parents, James and Emma. Emma parents, George and Elizabeth. George parents, George parents, Willie, Francis, and Mary. Then what we got up here? Got some more. Okay. Willie, Willie and Mary parents. Um, there's no okay, his trail kind of ran off. But if I let me see who trail is that? This is Willie's parents trail kind of pulled up. See, I gotta go through these, I gotta hit these little dots and read these stuff, and I can research and connect the dots on him, and then I can figure out who his parents was. Then I can fill that in. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna keep going up. And so Mary Mitchell, her parents are here. Jesse E. Prince and Harriet Donald. And who are their parents? And Jesse Prince's parents is Hamilton Prince and Miss Hamilton M. Ellen Prince. Well, what is that? Okay, let's now. Okay, okay. Check out Jesse. There's profile. Okay, the facts about Jesse. Her grandparent was what? He was a white guy. We don't know what nationality, but white meat. When they said white, and then white could have been, it could have been anything. Could have been anything. You know, that's not a nationality. White is not a nationality. It's just a color reference. So this stuff can mean anything. I really don't believe a lot of this stuff now. But what got me understanding this is that the names connect everything up through the senses. That would kind of brought everything into fruition right here. Hmm. I wish there's a way I can find out more, though. Really, really do. When Jesse E. Prince was born in 1792 in Alabama, his father Hamilton was son of his mother's Alabama. It's just amazing how when you look at this, how all this ties in together. This supposed this supposed to have been my fourth and fifth great grandparents. Yeah. Raymond, fourth great grandparents. And these are a lot of different branches, you know. As you go further and further back, you get more and more grandparents. So some of it, kind of lining up. Like Taylor, yeah, Taylor Polk, James Polk was my grandparents. It was the mother and father of Benjamin Polk. And Alfred Polk. Alfred Polk was my third great grandfather. And this will show you something about these things here that I found out. Okay. I haven't I haven't really researched this because it got very, I never, because it was just getting pretty strange. So let me just show you. This now, Alfred Pope is a direct lineage of our grandfather, grandmother, right? And headstone. This is, you know, why we didn't know about this. You know, let's just review this. Okay, okay, that's good. Here's something to read. Okay, we're gonna read this. This is I think my fourth grandfather, Alfred Polk, a farmer of Bale County, was born in Arkansas, November 3rd, 1814, a son of Taylor Polk, a native of Tennessee, a native of Tennessee. The latter is a son of Charles Polk and a father of J.K. Polk, President of the United States. Their brother, their brothers. Wait a minute. The father of our subject the father of our subject married Miss Jessie Walker, a daughter of Tandy Walker, and they reared a family of seven children, of whom our subject is the youngest child, Alfred Pope. Second brother aside himself came to Texas, Benjamin and then Chamberlain, and both are now deceased. Alfred was reared to farm life, received a good common school education, and his parents died when he was young. He was something. Our my and, my third great grandfather, and this lineage was by the census verified going all the way up to Polk. That's how I found out that our last name wasn't originally Polk, it was Polak. After the great my 11th, I think that was supposed to have been my 11th great grandfather, our 12th great grandfather got off the boat. His name was Polak. They, I guess the people here said, you can't say Polak, you don't call him Polk. Hence, Polk came into being. Yeah. So that's how that goes. So I just saved one of Alfred, you know, 'cause, this stuff got very peculiar and mysterious. It was like, wow, I never knew. No, I never knew. It brings me to understand and look at life way different, and this it really shows that this color shit is really a facade that somebody just trying to throw in there to keep us apart from each other. This shit, everybody is mixed with everybody else. But anyway, so we ain't gonna go off on no tangent. Let me see how long is this video? Okay, so here we go. That was just something on Alfred Poe. So let's did we ever go? Let's okay. We're on a grandmother's things. So let's go to Janice. Let's see what she's about. I got some hints on her. I didn't want to put it in there, but I'll do it now. We'll do it now because why not? Let's do it together. In Mississippi. Oh well, yeah. As you see, our great grandmother is Choctaw, Mississippi Choctaw. That all of y'all was looking for the Indian stuff. There you go. There you go. Y'all looking for all the Indian stuff. There you go. Here it is. Here. It's right here. Mississippi Choctaw. Reject. Is that supposed to say reject? You rejected her? What's up? Let me see. Yeah, this is a good one. A Mississippi Choctaw rejected application. Where you supposed? Ah, how can they reject? Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Boy, you know that. So why did they reject her? They want more. I ain't gonna say. Well, anyway, that's another story. I can probably bring that up. That's crazy. They rejected her. Chapter is in Son of Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this right here? It's a story. Another story. Got a story about our folks, man. We telling stories about our family. Captain John Pope. What do you do? I can't. It kind of blowing up on me. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's read a little bit of this. Captain John Pope. Captain John Pope, third son of William Pope and Margaret Taylor Pope, was born somewhere close to 1740, as he was several years older than his brother Ezekiel, who was born in 1747. In the spring of 1765 or 3, John Pope was John Pope was resigning on the vast swimming land grant in Mockingbird County. You can't really see some of this stuff. He was the author of the petition to the governor and council complaining of the oppressive conduct of Henry Easton McCall, Selwyn, chief agent. What's going on? On June the 7th, he, we found James Pope enrolled in the Clear Creek Company of Mockingbird County Militia, Captain Adams Anderson commanding. Charles Pope, Charles Polk and James' elder brother, began first lieutenant, being first lieutenant by act of the General Assembly. John Pope was a member of the is in charge with the duty laying out roads connecting the western countries with the towns of Wilmington and Bernstein. He later being the captain of the province. Huh. Wow. Beautiful. This is all gonna be some saving all this here. Ain't gonna go so it goes to show that Janice was a Native American. It was American Indian, and they kind of she married uh, him, and they denied her. I don't know. So there's some weird stuff going on with that. Well, I can't keep. I'm getting lost in this. I'll be doing this forever. So let me go back. Well, yeah, I was looking for the Native American stuff, right? So it starts with the I think she's the seventh or sixth grandparent, Janice. Yeah, she's my fourth great grandmother. So my fourth great grandmother was a Native. She was the one who was a Native American. Right. And then her parents, they, they couldn't find no more parents for Janice. But you know, the Taylor Pope lineage kept going up. I kept going off the Pope. It kept going up with Pope. But over here, let me see. What is this? Potential. So here's somebody. Here's uh, Daniel Polk, potential parent. Daniel Polk. Okay, I gotta stop this, y'all. I'm all that was new that I said I wasn't gonna do this no more, and I keep doing it. So I gotta see how much time I spent on this video. I don't want to make it too long. I get it's gonna be a part three. There will be a part three. I'm gonna be a part three. There's gonna have to be a part three. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. We with Janice Walker. We now we know our the fourth great grandparent, Janice Walker, was the Indian. That's where the lineages of the Indians came from. There's more too, but that's one of them is here. And okay, let's see. Let's go with the parents, the mothers on um what? Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the parents of Elizabeth. Okay, so Alfred married Elizabeth Blackburn. So let's look at Elizabeth. We look at the grandparents, grandmothers. So this is my third great grandmother, and let's look at some hints. I said I wasn't gonna do that, but let's look at some hints and see. Okay, so a lot like this one, this they already did it, and so and this is about black sheep. So I'm just push this in review and see what all they got already. So this is about versus female, birthplace, Tennessee, death place, Killeen, Texas, husband, William and Alfred, children, Richard, Robert, Brown. Those are the names. So this is her. So I will put yes for that. Those are the names we're looking for. And so Elizabeth J. Oh, second, I was wrong. Yeah, I didn't know that these are the people from. I know these names already, so you need to go back. I don't want to spend too much time saving these. Like I said, so they keep going back up. Okay. Oh, man, okay, here we go. There we go. This is where we at. This is where we at. Okay, y'all remember Janice, Mississippi, Choctaw. I think is it? Let me see. Is that Mississippi Choctaw? That is it. I don't want to pronounce that. Missouri Territory. Hmm. Where did I see that at? Oh, here. Okay, view record. That's good. Okay. Son of American Revolution membership. Who is it? Son of the Red. I gotta. Okay, we gotta research here. Here's something for y'all to research. Okay, son. Research this. 1889 from nine. Yeah, 1889. Arkansas Society, National Society, Son of the American Revolution. Application for membership. Find out what is that Son of the American Revolution is. Look up that. Look that up. And yeah, because descendant of Captain John Pope and uh, application for member Samuel. The name can't see the name. That's something interesting. Yeah. Very, very interesting. So I'm gonna end this video right here, guys. And we're gonna end somewhere, and I'm gonna pick up from where I'm gonna end at. Okay. So okay. Okay. So yeah, we're looking at we're on the grandmother's side, and we're checked out uh Janice Walker, the Native American, and we went up to where we at now is is on the mother. I'm gonna open fall day, and this is where we're gonna start at. Okay, this is where we're gonna start at. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna do. We're right here with my fourth generation grandparents, fourth generation grandparents right here. Okay, we got Taylor Pope and Janice Walker, and we got John Porter Blackburn is my grandfather. My fourth great grandmother is Nancy E. Churchill. Then also I have another great grandparent by the name of Daniel Polk and Eleanor Polk. That's the somehow the Polk lineages tied in together and made me, I guess, made us a double Polk. Because when I say us, we all come out from grandmama lineage, from grandmama's parents. Everybody should know we are the grandmama's parents. And those parents was out of the came from these right here. These four, these eight, two, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, these eight parents. These are my eight great grandparents of my great of the fourth generation of it, if I could say. So that's where I'm at. We're gonna pick it up on part 3 right here with the 4th great grandparents. So we're gonna pick up that. And I don't know how long this video was, but it was well worth it. Hopefully. Hope you enjoyed it.